lighting the way for all SUVs to follow. This is the fully electric, highly advanced EQE SUV with digital light LED technology from Mercedes-Benz. Brilliant inside and out.
My name's Najee, and today I'll be driving the 2023 EQE SUV. Jimmy, the product manager for this all-new electric SUV from Mercedes-Benz, is here to show me around. I'm curious to learn what special features the sportier electric SUV has to offer, especially in the area of driver assistance and range efficiency. And I hope he doesn't mind if we make a quick stop along the way. Man, Jimmy, this is a beautiful car.
How's it going? Good to see you.
Good to see you, man. So the very first thing that came to mind was the size of this thing. So I'm right now in the GLC. It's perfect for the everyday drive. Me and the pup take long trips. I'll go hiking a bit. This is a lot bigger than the GLC, but also a little bit smaller than the GLE. Is that right?
That's right. Most of our EQ models are kind of right in between their gasoline brothers and sisters. So it's about 2 inches shorter and it's about 4 inches less tall. So the car is a little bit smaller on the outside, but it's GLE on the inside. So you have the same level of comfort, leg room, arm room, shoulder room, all the rooms as you would in the front and the second row of a GLE.
Nice. So if you think about the EQ model lineup in its entirety, where does this sit next to those EQs?
The EQE SUV is really your perfect companion for your everyday adventures. The EQS SUV is the larger version of the EQE SUV and space for up to 7, whereas the EQE seats up to 5.
Nice. So one of the second things that I had noticed was this has the digital light. And that's new on EQs, is that right?
When you get digital light, you get this cool light band that goes the whole way across the car, so it adds that EQ family design. And then you also comes equipped with our most advanced headlight system. So it has over 1 million pixels per headlight and has the capability of projecting symbols and animations in front of you.
Man, that sounds cool. And I noticed too here some running boards. Are those standard?
So the running boards are optional in the EQE, but they not only help give it a little bit more of an SUV stance, because of the design of the running board, it improves the aerodynamics a little bit, which helps give you a little bit more range when you have them equipped.
Wow, who would have thought running boards would add range efficiency? That's impressive. What other elements of the car's exterior provide optimal aerodynamics?
Every Mercedes EQ is basically wind tunneled to be as efficient and aerodynamic as possible. Even starting at the front, it's all closed off and smooth. I mean, a smooth, seamless design is a hallmark of the EQ family. So every aspect of the car has really been fine-tuned to get the best aerodynamics and also the best range.
Even the wheels? Even
the wheels. So these are our 21-inch 5 quad spokes. The EQE starts at 19-inch, goes up to 21. You can see a kind of a large black rim that goes the whole way around it. So it increases the surface area of the wheel to make it a little bit more slippery as it goes through the wind.
I'm glad you mentioned big wheels, 21-inch wheels, because I know that the larger the wheel, the better oftentimes it is for off-roading. Me and the dog love to go for hikes, and sometimes to get to our destinations, we got to do a little bit of off-roading, which I enjoy. Would a vehicle like the EQE SUV be suitable for off-road?
All the 4MATIC models of the EQE are equipped with an off-road drive mode.
Nice.
And that updates your throttle mapping, your traction control response, and then when equipped with Airmatic, the air suspension system, it also lifts the car up to help you conquer all your terrains. And then one cool thing it has is this feature called transparent hood.
Transparent hood. Now what is that? Because I'm looking at the hood now and I see this beautiful blue color. What's transparent about this?
Well, why don't we head inside the car and I'll show you.
Let's do it. Man, this interior, something special, man. So we talked about the transparent hood. I need to see it. Explain to me how it works, what it is.
All right, cool. So if we head into the off-road menu and then tap on the camera icon on the bottom, it brings up a camera image of the front of the car, almost as if there were a camera right on top of the hood that could see through it.
Wow.
If we're driving somewhere and there's a tree branch in the road, you can see where that tree branch is, or maybe avoid some rocks or some other obstacles that could be in your way.
So it's almost a maneuvering feature.
Exactly.
Wow, that's actually quite intuitive. I couldn't help but notice how luxurious this interior is of this car. Can you tell me a little bit more about some of the build that we have here?
So this is our Neva Gray with Vizcaya Blue leather upholstery.
Vizcaya Blue.
So the upper dashboard is finished in Neotex. So it's this super soft kind of velvety touch that it kind of almost feels like neoprene or like some other kind of cool high-tech material that adds this really nice texture put together with this leather look in Neva Gray.
Talk about color coordination. I mean, I noticed some hints of rose gold, not only in the AC ventilation, but also, is this rose gold stitching?
It is. So the dashboard has rose gold stitching flowing into the doors, and it also pairs really nicely with this rose gold trim band that goes the whole way across.
So Jimmy, obviously this car has GPS, but will it tell me where I can stop to get charged and how much charge I might get to my destination with?
Yes. All you have to do is tell the car where you want to go, and it figures that out for you all behind the scenes.
Can you show me how that looks?
Yeah, let me show you real quick.
Actually, Jimmy, I got a place in mind that I want to go.
All right,
Can I
cool.
put that address in?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Thank you, man.
Tap navigate, and then the car will calculate if we have enough range to get there. If we do need to stop and charge along the way, it finds a fast charger on your route and minimizes the amount of time you have to spend there. So we may only need to stop for 10, 15, 20 minutes max.
So the biggest call out there that I quote was it finds a fast charger.
Not only for the fastest chargers, it uses the Mercedes-Me charge service to see what chargers are actively online and available.
Wow.
And then if, for example, we're heading somewhere and all the charging spaces get taken because people are all charging, it recognizes that and then finds us the next one along the route. Okay, ready to go?
Let's do it.
All right.